Hey guys, back. I think I strained the PC quite a bit because the temperature is rising at 80. And until I actually get the cooling figured out and fixed, it's going to be causing me some problems. I restarted and it's a little bit smoother now. But that's not going to last for too long because there's a lot of people online at the moment. A lot of people. It's not too many. It's not too many. I've experienced much larger loads on Terra and Guild Wars 2, and it was smoother. So yeah, maybe it's my rig. Maybe it's overheating too much. So I'm gonna take it easy a little bit. It's been on for 24 hours. Been working not just on the videos on this here. I've been also doing a lot of other work on, 3D modeling and stuff, and it's a little bit taxing. So I have to lay it off a little bit. So I'll probably play just, I don't know, half an hour. Sure, I'm such a bummer with most of my commentary on this game. I really am trying to enjoy this because I really love the Elder Scrolls. I'm an Elder Scrolls fan, and I can even look past the whole MMO structure and find ways to immerse myself into it and enjoy it. And I usually do that, but when you see all these performance drops and all these things, it starts to get to you, and it becomes a little bit annoying. But okay, deep breaths. Because it is no. Look at this place here, for example. These are the kind of things that I like that make me say, "Wow, it's a wonderfully designed game." You have these beautiful sceneries, partially filled places with NPCs. I would have liked it for more NPCs and more limitations to how many people were in, how many players were in every location for immersion, but that aside,
hello there.
It does have some wonderful locations to explore and stuff, you know what I mean? And you can work on ignoring people or ignoring the fact that,
Need a blade? I hope not. I don't have any to spare. I'm fresh out. Bit of an accident in the storeroom. Check the dockyards.
Okay, cool. Which you can easily just ignore what's going on around you. Quite easily, actually. Hey, I got a way shrine here. I'm gonna discover. Cool. Until it becomes a problem where you have to wait to finish quests for other people to finish their quests so they can respawn. When that happens, it's not that fun, but that's okay. You just a little bit of patience, I guess, and work through it. Because, like I said, it's the Elder Scrolls, man. It's the Elder Scrolls, and it's not. It could have been better graphics, and okay, stop comparing it to other games. For an MMO, as I said initially, it is one of the best MMOs I've played. By far. And I love the fact that it's in Unreal. I love that about it. And it's a great game regardless, For what it is. For an MMO, it's awesome. You get to play Morrowind. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, well, not Morrowind per se. I mean, Morrowind is this here, isn't it? Yeah, so you don't get to play Morrowind. You get to play the areas around Morrowind. That being Stonefalls, Balfoin. Actually, I'm gonna try exploring and going and see what East March looks like. see what the rift looks like. You know, have some fun with exploring it a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this quest, and then I'm just gonna go off into a little bit of exploration and then end the video there. You know, that's another thing that I don't agree to with MMOs, the fact that everything is your exploration is limited to your level. There's nothing open world about that. Okay, somebody would ask, how could you possibly... Crap. It's getting dark again. 1 second, guys. That's better, I think. Yeah. There are ways you can make a game, an MMO. Without levels, with a much more freer exploration system. I'm telling you, if I was making my own MMO, well, hopefully one day I will. Hopefully, you never know. Right now, I'm trying to get my own company up to Sionia Games, and here's my selfless promotion kind of a thing. Let you know that I'm working on a game myself at the moment. It's a free-to-play first-person shooter arena.
Raiders.
You gotta start from somewhere, and it's not that.
It is really a storage tunnel. But today,
when I say gotta start from somewhere, I don't mean that it's something that it's a second-hand project. No, it's actually something that I really, really wanted to make, really wanted to do, and it was the most accessible in terms of my skills at the moment. Woo! Awesome. There's a chest here. That was a lucky accident. Let's unlock it. Ah, crap, come on. Ah, come on, man, I almost had it. Damn it. I can do this, come on. Yeah. Don't have enough skill for it. It was worth a try. It shouldn't be timed. Anyway. Yeah, it's not like a second-hand project when I say that it's... You gotta start somewhere. It's actually the title that I've been really wanting to work on. I'm actually really excited about working on it, and excited about, you know, someday hopefully getting it getting it finished. And it could be the start of something great. You never know. You know what I mean? At the moment, we don't have a budget, and I'm working off nothing. I'm trying to get a couple of crowdfunding campaigns going for it and stuff. So it all depends on, you know, the more support we get for the title, the faster we'll be able to get the content out and actually get it working. Or it will just take longer and take the amount of time that it needs to take without a budget. Where do I have to go? I have to go up here.
Hello.
I'm rather
Can I go from here? Yep. Cool. Oh, it was underneath all this time. Alright. Supply tunnel. Oh. Nice. And yeah, hopefully it might be the start of something great, you never know. We get it up and running and completed at some point, we might be enough to get other titles, work on other titles, and someday perhaps even an MMO. So yeah, I do have ideas of that I would love to someday make, you know. That's one of the things that I don't really like about the Elder Scrolls Online. It kind of limits you, it limits your exploration, and it is a game which was founded on exploration to begin with. So you know, it's a little bit, it's a bit of a drawback for, you know, the fact that it limits you. Yeah. Get that. Cool. It limits you in regards to your exploration because you have to actually go up levels to go to those other locations and stuff. But I'm gonna do a little I'm gonna try going off and just you know, exploring some of the other locations so we can see what they look like, regardless of my level. Hopefully I'll be able to dodge enough mobs along the way. And I'm level 7, so I might be able to pull it off. Report to Captain Urana. Where are you? Oh yeah, she's down that way. Okay. But despite all these things, it's actually pretty fun. It's a nice game. I believe that it belongs in a free-to-play game, as a free-to-play game. I believe that. I don't see, you know. I mean, okay, it was pretty obvious that they're going to go free-to-play at some moment, at some time anyway. They're just trying to make as much money out of it as they possibly can, until it reaches the point where it has to be a free-to-play title. They started out with a subscription, now it became pay to play, purchase to play, and once that doesn't, once the income starts dropping off that, they're gonna, I'm estimating, go to free to play, which is not bad. It's not a bad way to go about it either. I personally would go straight away for the free to play model. And when you make a game on a free to play model to start with, it's actually to your advantage because all the content and all the things that you would make afterwards on that game will complement a free to play title. You know, you'll from the ground up design the game to actually create revenue on a free to play model. take some games, although it's not an MMO, like Warframe, for example. It's a free-to-play title on the go, and they've created a lot of revenue from it. Okay, I'm good. It's that way. They create a lot of revenue from a title, which was always free to play, and they've been able to add content to it continuously and constantly update it and upgrade it. And it's all based on a free to play model, so it favors it, and they're able to make better design choices from the ground up that actually, you know, work towards that free to play model, and they're able to get more revenue out of it, which is a good thing. Whereas these games, usually when they cross over to a free to play title later on, they're kind of, you know, they don't have the best free to play models out there. Free to play gaming models out there. But anyway. Even as is, it's pretty good though to be purchased to play. I can agree to that as well. It's okay. Alright, so let's move over. Go to the Rift, and then possibly Cyrodiil after that. And see what these places look like. We got this like ash rock mountain kind of feel going on here, which I really like it. And lava plants. It's pretty cool. It does remind me a lot of Morrowind, and that's awesome. Vardenfell actually was called, wasn't it called Vardenfell? And Morrowind is a small part of Vardenfell. I think all that there is Vardenfell, and Morrowind is just a small portion of it somewhere. I could be wrong. That there is Solstheim, unless I'm mistaken. This here's Eastmarch and Windhelm. I'm going to Windhelm. Hell, I want to check that out. And yeah, we'll see how big the maps are as well, like this. See how long it takes me to go all the way to Windhelm from Stonefalls. I mean, it's about 15% distance, you might say, of Tamriel. 15%, maybe 20%. Oh, we'll see how it goes. If I keep to the road, I'm hoping I will be bandit and mob free, so nobody will attack me, hopefully. And I'm seeing some shrines as well. I might as well unlock the shrines along the way so I don't have to run all the way back if I die. So whenever I see a shrine, I'll try to get to the shrine, the way shrine. See, it's level 11. It's the same exact creature that you find in other places that's at level 5 and level 4 and 6 and 7. So why do that? For why scale it with levels? So that's one way that you can actually make everything have kind of like a standardized thing to it. Standard enemy hit points and stuff. Anyway. Sulfur pools. Ooh, journeyman crafting harvester. I got an achievement there. Cool. Level 10. I'm out of here. I'm supposed to follow the road, the main road, I think. I went the wrong way about it. Shit, no. So we're already getting a Skyrim and Morrowind blend here. These houses here are kind of like the houses from Skyrim, and the terrain is more like Morrowind here, with the big mushrooms and stuff. Meanwhile, down here, we're starting to get those big pools that we found in Skyrim. So this looks like, this terrain here looks like a cross. You have a bedding edge there, so it's still in. It's like a Morrowind / Skyrim crossover here, which is strange because I'm relatively quite low still. And here we have more of that Akaviri, I'd like to call it, design. The Oriental kind of guys. I think Vivek in Morrowind was like that as well.
You do bring troops.
So it's got a lot of a blend to it. That's another thing I noticed. The lore, each place feels a lot more like as if it's got people from all progress. People from a lot of different places, from a lot of different races in each location. Which in Skyrim they had done it nicely. You know, I mean, it was you know, you had all the races, of course, but certain towns felt more Norse, whatever they're called. Other ones felt as if they were elven cities. You know, they had more dark elves in them. So, you know, it kind of had that different filter. Whereas here, I'm not really getting a vibe from each location that it belongs to a certain. Holy crap! Who? What do you want, dude? Leave me alone. I'm not getting a vibe that it belongs to one specific race. I'm not getting that vibe that much. But yeah, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a time before the empire was the new empire was forged. So maybe they were more spread to all over the lands. I guess that could make sense. Another way shrine somewhere here. See if I can find it. So I find all the way shrines on my journey northward. Where could it? There it is, right here behind the big rock. Cool. Unlock this one here as well. Continue northward. Whoa. I want to drop down there. To the north. I want to see what Windhelm looks like, actually. But there should be other places too. I mean, the Rift. Riften. Awesome. East March. Fort Owl. Windhelm. Where's Whiterun? I think it's more to the left, so in case we don't get that yet. Okay, I'll continue north, and hopefully, soon enough, I'll be in Riften. That's cool. I want to see some of the...
Greetings.
I'm gonna try not to make any comparisons with Skyrim, because Skyrim does really have much better graphics when you actually see the very same places, you know, up in front of you, like, right up in your face, and you have to make that comparison. So I don't want to do that. This has some things to it in the long distance, the mountains and the, you know, the skies and the stuff that that they've created that are nicer. Kind of, it feels like a nicer composition. Ooh. A nicer composition altogether, you know. It really feels wonderful. So I'm gonna try to steer clear of comparisons to. Is that an in route? Oh my god. I was wondering if we're gonna find any near roots in this game. So they have near roots. What are they used for? Whatever they're used for, I never found out that much in the old. Found out what the red ones were for. Another near route. Cool. Which way am I going, guys?
Char your skin. Snap your spine.
Oh, there's a bridge above. So I have to go. Oh crap! I'm in the wrong location. Shit. But the road is actually nowhere near where I am. So my bad. I'm gonna have to walk around now. It's okay. Hopefully, if I go this way, I can still get up there. Yep. Head northwards. To the north. Yep. This is, I think, the path or the bridges that head towards Morrowind in the Rift. Awesome. Awesome. So now we're officially in Skyrim land, the Rift. Cool. Yeah, it's things like that that you just look at it and you say, it's an awesome game. Why? Because I love Elder Scrolls. Much simpler graphics, but they're wonderful nonetheless. I really like it. I love the sun rays, the way they've done it, and the color palettes that they've used. They really are wonderful, you know. And you got, yeah, that's the other thing I was saying. That you can see in the distance all the mountains and the rest of Tamriel, and that's really wonderful. That's really wonderful. I like how they've done that. Great work. I love it. Let's see if I can climb to the top of the tower. Yeah. You can see even further. Go first person view. There you go. Look at that. That's beautiful, you know? That's the bridge going off that I just came from. It feels very, you know, quite magical actually. I really like it. I really, really like it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God, that almost killed me. That was a stupid thing to do. Dungeon, Blessed Crucible. Okay, I need to find a way shrine. These guys are level 42. Oh my god, I'm out of here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They're gonna fuck me up. Shit, man. How do I... Is there like a main road that I can take that I'll be a little bit protected on or something? No, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck on me. This is the second time it's happened to me. Oh my god. The geometry, the map, a lot of problems in this game. I'm gonna have to teleport. God, I hate that. This is the second time it's happened to me, and it's evident that they have a huge problem and a huge issue in the way that they have created their assets. I mean, these are basic things that you test. Collisions, a player getting stuck in a location. I mean, it's an open world. You know I'm gonna want to jump around and try to get up a rock, just like I did in Skyrim and Morrowind and Oblivion. Whatever, man. Okay, teleport, whatever. That's 53 gold there. I was trying to collect for a mount, get the basic mount. No jumping around. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I tried to treat this like an open world game. Continue. Where was I? See all this here? It can't be compared to Skyrim. These locations are in Skyrim. And they're a gazillion times more realistic and better in Skyrim. Regardless, I like it. I don't know, I like it. I like the palette to it. It doesn't have much geometry, but it has wonderful texture colors, wonderful, you know, combinations and stuff, the way the trees are. The trees, especially the trees, they don't feel that much repetitive and stuff. And it has a nice feel to it. And the whole environment feels really nice. I'll probably make even cut some of this down, make a comparison video of exact locations. You know, what they look like in the Elder Scrolls Online and what they look like in Skyrim. 2 hit. Where did she come from? Whatever, man. How do I get to Riften? I want to see Riften. Actually, no, I'm gonna go north. I'm gonna follow this road here. I'm guessing. Shorestone discovered. Let me get out of Shorestone. Whatever. Riften is down there. I want to see Riften. Let's just go to Windhelm. No, I want to see Riften. Level 40. I know a lot of people have gripes with the level scaling system that was used in Oblivion, and they did kind of the same thing a little bit in Skyrim, but it was much better, much more fixed in Skyrim. And that's not exactly what I mean when I say free level exploration, you know, in locations. It's not exactly the kind of system I'm talking about, but it is still a better system than that common crappy MMO, you know, this is a level 10 area, this is a level 15 area, this is a level 30 area. I mean, I've been playing, what, God knows how many hours. Is there like a function for that? Play. No. Life. Anyway. Some games have a function you probably all aware. You can see how many hours you've played with a specific specific character. You know, I've been playing probably 10 hours at least, and I'm level 7. So I'm guessing 40 hours to reach this level area, which is far too long to be adventuring and questing in one location. The whole idea is to be able to have the freedom to go wherever you want, you know. In all this kind of questing, adventure, exploration games. So yeah, that's one thing that I'm not for. I don't agree to the whole exploration based on levels system. Giant. Oh crap. They look pretty awesome. Nowhere near as realistic or as good as Skyrim, but they look awesome. I love them. I love it. How far are you gonna follow me, dude? Huh. Crap. Okay. I got a bit sidetracked there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to Windhelm, am I? Okay, so I'm gonna take that road. Okay, let's do this right. Stick to the road. Keep my wits about me. Make sure I don't fall into anybody that could do me harm. I mean, look at that. That's wonderful. All these designs. Really, really wonderful. It's got more of a simple, not, I wouldn't call it cartoon palette, simpler. It's a little bit more vibrant colors and stuff, and I really, really like it. I really, really, really enjoy this style. It's not that cartoonesque palette. I mean, what's it called? Star Wars: The Old Republic was much more, used a cartoon palette much more than this, and even that was nice. It was pretty good because they done it right, and it was really, really nice. This here, even less. It's more towards, you know, it has a lot of detail, it has a lot of good textures all over the place, and I like that. East March. Awesome. Loving this. See, as soon as I got away from the beginner location, which is obviously a free weekend and everybody's crammed in that one place, I'm sure that's just the fact that you know, it's a free weekend. I really doubt that it has you know, I really doubt that that would be a problem with the game. Since, you know, everybody's more spread out to different locations, which, but if the game becomes really popular at some point, it could become a problem the way that it is. Channels, they need to make channels. It's really important to have channels in this. Utilize different channels in this game. This is a title that needs it. Got this really dreamy fantasy feel to it. I really like that. The fact of the matter is that I think the locations feel a little bit smaller. The scale of, if they had the scale of Skyrim, you know, I think Skyrim is big. I think Skyrim has, you know, the actual equivalent scale to each place. Yeah, I think this is a little bit smaller because, I mean, I just walked across all of this. I died somewhere up in here. I walked across all of it. I died in here, and I died a couple more times. So the amount of time that I was going back and forth here, I could easily cover that distance plus more, and probably go halfway to Windhelm. So me teleporting to Windhelm now is almost as long as it would have taken to actually have walked all the way to Windhelm. And Skyrim it took longer. It took longer. So I think the scale is a little bit scaled down, which is not a bad thing, because overall the game is so big that you know, they're going to add more locations to it and everything. Overall, the map should be big enough, and the fact that things are kind of a little bit closer to them makes it more interesting, because, you know, you always have things changing on your surroundings and stuff, and that's always that's always a plus. As long as they utilize it, because I haven't played the entire quest arch and how the leveling system works. As long as they utilize the locations in a nice way, and you don't find yourself in a situation where, you know, you're in a very small location, because I noticed that over such a small distance, I went from level 6 to level 7, 8, 10, 30, 40, and now this year I'm guessing will be probably even larger. Let me find a guard. We've seen level 31 characters here.
What?
There we are. Back guard. Windhelm guard.
Have you seen how Edessa carries on with that dark elf?
Level 31 location. Look how much it's lagging. This does not look like Windhelm. And I think that's a good thing. I think Windhelm was destroyed, wasn't it?
Greetings.
And we're in Skyrim. It's thousands of years later. I think we're kind of experiencing a more destroyed version. Or not, because that's the main hall here. No, that's the main hall right there. That's the bridge there. There should be stables. Ah, the stables are inside. Cool. Let me see if I can get me a mount. I don't have enough money now. 1,800. Might have enough. I like it. I like it, to be honest, you know. You can see it is as if it's looking at this place in its former glory, you know. It's a little bit more lush colors. It probably fits into the time period as well. You know, buildings are not destroyed as much as they were in Skyrim. The city it feels larger. So going from one location to another location is a bit smaller, but the actual city does feel a little bit larger. And I like that. Wow, well done, guys. I really like it. Back there is where the Jarl is in Skyrim. That other building over there. So let's see. Can I train?
What can you tell me about me? This is my shadow.
Hey there. I'm just...
Get a horse?
Hello.
Welcome to Windhelm and...
Use stable. Alright. 10,000 is the cheapest horse. Yeah, and I was hoping that with 1,000 I'd be able to get something base. Nope. Okay. 10,000 gold. MMOs. Which it doesn't have to be that way even for MMOs. Terra by now has already given you your first mount for free. I mean, it's a very basic aspect of the game. You don't want to waste someone's time. Grinding is never good. Unless if... Who, where, and why. Ah, he buffed me. Where do I see my, the effects I have on me from other people? Don't see it anymore. Okay, now the next thing I want to check out is Cyrodiil. Oblivion is now very much outdated as a title, so I'm gonna guess that this should look much better. And I'm gonna go to Cyrodiil from here. Is there a road to it? Nope. Is it, what? How can I get to Cyrodiil? Oh no, please tell me Cyrodiil isn't just for PvP. Probably is. Anyway, I'll look into it. Hopefully by the next video I'll be able to have something up. See if I can get myself to Cyrodiil. I'll look it up online as well, see if you can actually get there. I don't want to waste my time and run all the way over there. Said I was gonna play just half an hour and then let the system cool down. It's starting to lag on me again. It's probably the location and people on it, but I think it's more the heat on my system that's starting to build up heat again, and I'm assuming it's at 80 plus degrees already. But yeah, I really like it. See, it has a more cartoon kind of thing to it, whereas
We're celebrating the king here.
this insignia in Skyrim is much more advanced, you know, but it looks great. I really like it. I'm really happy with a lot of the work on this. So yeah, that's it for today. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a long break. Go relax. As I said before, it's been 24 hours since I slept. It's, you know, that's my take on the Elder Scrolls Online so far. I did rant about a lot of things. I'm not a fan of MMOs, obviously, as you can probably tell. But at the same time, I'm also having a lot of fun with a whole bunch of other aspects to it. And it is, I would definitely recommend this to an MMO player. And Elder Scroll fans that doesn't mind MMO mechanics, I would definitely recommend it to them. Because I hate MMO mechanics, and yet I love the Elder Scrolls lore so much that I could possibly look past all that because it's off a subscription model. It's the kind of game that I don't know how much it belongs. I mean, it belongs in a way to a free-to-play game because you know, I've seen in terms of quality in some areas better free-to-play games, but I don't know. It's an Elder Scrolls title. I don't know how they would go about making it a proper free-to-play title that actually is rightly done. If they do, I think it would be really fitting as a free-to-play title. Really, really fitting. But yeah, I could recommend this. You know, even as a purchase, I'm on board with purchase to play model on this title. And as I was saying, clearly I hate MMOs, yet I really believe that it's the foundation of an MMO. The idea of MMOs is something that it has potential. Sorry, it as a foundation has potential to be something amazing. MMOs in general, and I like the Elder Scrolls Online, and there's a lot of frustration when I play this title in many areas, but at the same time there's so much more joy and fun to be had in many other areas. On the next video that I'm gonna upload, hopefully I'll have looked into Cyrodiil, see if I can get there and check that out as well. And I would have by then definitely added some skill points, because I got 8 skill points and I need to at least waste them. I mean, there's no point in collecting them. I've got one more day. Tomorrow I think is the last day, or Monday, not sure. So I'm gonna just spend my skill points and enjoy a little bit more depth combat. Someone's drunk here. Okay. So yeah, I could really enjoy this game, regardless of the fact that it has elements that annoy me. It has everything else that I love about it, which is the Elder Scrolls. So yeah, that's it from me today. I'll take a big break from this. Probably come back tomorrow or maybe later tonight, depending on how much I rest and what time I get back up. I'll get back with a continuation of this. This is the free weekend on ESO, the Elder Scrolls Online. This was Hazard Reborn. and I'll see you next time.